There we go.
Okay. So we did a video on changing the undershirt for the Metacast. The other thing we were talking about was for changing the little petals, the little soft things for the cast, so that the kids don't, get scratched up or irritated. Just kind of soften up the edges. We got a couple of those. We didn't see anything really good on there for videos either, so hopefully we can make something that'll help. But when we were at the hospital, they gave us a big roll of the moleskin. So we spent the night that she got her first cast, and I was cutting it in a bunch of strips, and from there I was just taking the scissors and cutting them into straight little strips across, and from there I would just round the edges with the scissors and would make bags. I haven't really been able to plan because every petal is going to be different where it needs to go and replacing them and different things like that. So I've got a bag of super long ones, a bag of long ones, and a bag of normal ones, depending on where it's got to go on our cast to cover it. And cutting out, 20 or 30 of them at a time and just having them on hand saves you a lot of time. And if there's like a little emergency, if the baby gets sick or if they spill something on themselves and the cast gets wet, it's real nice to be able to pull all those off real quick and put some new ones back on. So with these ones, we got some on us right now, and we're going to change a couple of the dirty petals that she has on her cast that she's gotten little bits of food or other things on. But like I said, here, monkey. Come here, baby.
No, Judith.
When you have a sharp corner, all I did was I came across with the scissors and just cut it in a smooth line, just so she didn't have any sharp edges that would just be easier to peel up when she's playing around or moving around. If the edges around her, it just seems like it's a lot easier for them to stay on her rather than get peeled up really easy. Honey, you want to change those petals?
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, while she's coming over here, I'll show you what I do with the petals. If I was making a short one, all I would do is find a piece, however long I wanted it, and I'll make one here, and all I do is easily just cut straight across, and then look at the edge, and for me it's easier to have the fabric up and the paper down, and I just go right around the corner to make them round, and as soon as the corners are done, that petal's ready to go, and I just throw the excess aside. Like I said, I had tons and tons and tons of these, and I cut them all in these strips, so if I need really long ones, I'll cut this thing shorter or longer, and whatever length I need, and then I'll just cut the petals instead of this way. I'll cut them this way if I have to.
No,
It's pretty simple.
Two right now.
Okay.
Here's the yucky ones.
Record her taking off a petal. You got another one? No. Here, come over here, please.
She's
so
probably gonna be unhappy though. Hi. Hello. Oh. Hey, monkey.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Hi.
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 Here, treat. Let's see. We should have done this earlier before we put your shirt back on.
And this.
But yeah, doing this with a toddler is rad. Okay, you put your chin way up. Okay, try not to stick it to her.
You just go around the cast, stick it under, and
Yeah.
stick it up.
There we go. I'm sorry, I had to push your chest down just a little bit to
I did.
wrap that in all the way.
Sometimes they get a little mad, but
What are those?
use this one.
No. I think this one's gonna be perfect. Hey, can I see you?
Hey, baby.
Can I see you? I need to change this one real quick. Okay? Here, you want this part? You can have that part. Okay. Just slide them under as far as we can. And then, try and get my hand in between her and the cast so it doesn't stick to her. That's pretty much it.
Yep.
Did you mention the duct tape part?
No.
Yeah.
All of these petals along here, honey, right here, are literally just a petal like this that's stuffed underneath the edge of the cast here, and then folded over so it's not sharp over here. But since all of the edges of these petals since all of the edges of these petals are open and exposed like this one is, sitting like this, we ended up putting some duct tape across just to cover the seams.
Around the
Here,
edges.
come around this side, bud. And the edges, all across here, these petals. It's still recording. Okay. All across these edges here, these petals were out. But when crawling on the couch and playing, she would start to pick them up and peel them up like this.
Sure.
So we put tape. Honey,
I'm turning her so you can see where all the
I
ducts
was pointing here.
Whoa, and she's dancing.
Is we put the tape over here to hold the edges of those petals down, and then we'll replace the duct tape rather than a bunch of these petals a bunch of times, and it's been super
Thank
helpful.
goodness for duct tape.
So,
That's it.
that's all.